Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to stream. Short Wednesday chat indeed. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, the great thing is whenever I change scenes and stuff, the scramp and the name will always follow, but sometimes the name gets a little misplaced. But small price to pay for ease of access. Ease of access is not the right term. Probably not. Okay, wait, I've lost. Where is it? Here we are. Burp, burp, burp. Oh wait, it's not showing. Oh, there it is. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We got it. Dang. Oh, created on 10/5/2022. Sheesh. I've been playing this game for like 2 years. Wait, for real? That's crazy. I mean, not quite yet, but like, goddamn. All right. I've played this game at least twice on stream, I think. There's been another update since last time. Now you can upgrade all of the weapons outside of like just crafting them, and it's super cool because now you can just like keep upgrading them and they like do more damage and stuff. Because like this one, it's like I'll get another 10% critical damage, another 5% frequency cast modifier, which is like you can just keep upgrading them. This is the only one I think I've really done so far. I was doing off stream. Let's see who. I do like Necromancer. Where's the rats one? This one, it increases critical damage chance, just the general damage modifier and the area modifier. Oh, you know what? A spell I've always liked. Where's the combustion circle one? No, is it not? Is it not this guy? Who is that? Is it you? Oh, maybe that's not a starting. Yeah, it's not a starting spell. Maybe, is it not? Maybe it isn't. Okay, never mind. I'm just insane. I thought it was. But I've gone through most of the casters. Yeah. Gaghan is live. You were here like a couple days ago. Do you remember? Yeah, what? Guy that comes here when he bored. I mean, who doesn't? Even if you were coming to hang out because you were excited, like for the stream in particular, I think that implies that you like often, if you had something else going on, you'd probably be doing that instead. Like that's sort of like the basis for why I stream, is that I'm like, I bet some people could use something that's a little bit better than nothing. That's like sort of the premise I'm operating off of. Okay, wait. And it only increased experience modifier, multicast chance. A lot of multicast chance. That one's got a damage modifier. Because the interesting thing with this game is the starting weapon can be good. But whatever skills you start with don't determine what you might end up with. So armor power, maximum health, multicast chance. Like, you could do this and then switch to a build that isn't chaos related. But what's the best one? These ones both have damage. They both have damage, or both have armor down. This one has area. This one has critical chance. Oh, critical damage. Hell yeah. I love grinding and chilling. Well, right now I'm not doing a lot of grinding. Right now I'm doing a lot of looking at numbers. Oh, what are the bows like? Oh, you can't upgrade until you've crafted all of them? Well, I guess we're doing that. What are critical damage chance, critical damage modifier, damage modifier. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Cast frequency modifier and it. Oh, it's a -1. This one has a lot of really good things that are buffed. And I do love shoot. But you're playing it's supposed to be fun. It is. It's very fun. Okay. Well, these numbers are going up pretty slowly. Although, no, the crit stuff's doing good. I guess I'm just gonna upgrade this until I can't anymore. Okay, now we need Kappa. When I got some achievements, can I just clear these? Misery's End. Oh, I unlocked a skill, Void Trap. These are still showing. Okay. Do I have a rune set up for this? Okay. What do we got here? Every time I apply bleed. Well, this is all about focus fire. Reroll. 100% chance of applying self-applying bleed, stacks of running times. Change intensity, word burn. These are not incredible. That one's okay. As long as I'm not doing purity. We got 5. Oh, you know what? Where is it? Yeah, let's go singular focus. Okay. And we're looking for Kappa. One of the fun things you can do in this game, unlike a lot of other like vampire survivors likes, generally one of the rules is like you can't acquire duplicates of we'll go XP because it operates a little differently than like vampire survivors, where you have a limited number of items and a limited number of like buffs. In this game you have 6 actives, and then you have I guess we'll just go Shrapnel Bomb for now. You have 6 active skills that will fire when they're off cooldown. Some of them are targeted, some are not. And you have an infinite number of passives you can pick up. But one of the things in this game it lets you do is there's a passive little rune thing you can get that allows you to pick duplicates of your skills. So, well, I don't have purity, so I can pick whatever debuffs I want. So one of the things that I like to do is if I find a skill that I really like, I think it's fun to try and get a build that is all 6 of the same skill. And I've always really loved the basic skill from this character. It's just called Shoot, and it just shoots a bunch of arrows. But one of the things it does is, oh, actually they changed it. Oh, they changed it. Oops. Well, it's not. Well, I mean, it used to be that shoot applied, what was it called? Weakness, I think? And it would, oh, here we go. There's another shoot. It would apply stacks of a debuff that increase the damage enemies took. It looks like now it grants you a buff. And that buff increases the critical damage you deal. So, in some ways, it kind of does the same thing because one of them used to increase the damage you dealt. Okay, there's another shoot. One of them used to increase the damage enemies took. So this one's actually probably technically in theory better because now it's more likely to like work between different enemies, because it used to be you had to stack it up on one guy, but now I have 70 stacks of the thing just on myself. Hey. But I mean, this is already every time you gain aptitude, a chance to gain prowess. Hell yeah. Fuck me up, Captain. More area of effect, always good. But one of the things I've always loved about this build in particular is just how much single target it has. Oh, there's another shoot. We'll get rid of spread shot. Cause like oh, there's another one. We're only one shoot away from the perfect build. This is going really well. But like there was a bunch of bosses there that I was supposed to be killing and they just kind of died. Oh, there it is. 6 shoot. You can't see all the skills on the bottom. You'll just have to trust me. Some of them are behind the couch. But you can also tell a little bit. I have the opacity of my skills on screen has been turned down so you can see what's happening. Sometimes you have a run where shoot wouldn't be that bad if I had it turned up to regular, but you can't really see me shooting because it's kind of weak sauce in the back there. But if you look close enough, you will be able to tell that I am in fact only using a single skill. And now we just run around and kill stuff. Well, damn. This is going really well. Wait, what is my damage? My current damage modifier is 236%. My critical damage modifier is 725% or 720%. My critical chance is 95%. Holy moly. This build seems kind of good. Yeah, I think this they've made shoot somehow even better than it used to be. Okay, let's see these bosses. What poor bastard's up first? Oh, well, he's dead. Ah, they're gone. Well, they had a good run. Oh, next guy, he's lived for a couple seconds already. Oh shit. You know, he tried. I always like to banish the Leviathan skills because they increase your damage, but they decrease your movement speed. And movement speed in this game is one of your defensive stats, 100%. There are certain things that, like, a lot of enemies will target directly where you're standing. So if you don't move out from where you're currently standing, it will just hit you. So, especially because it's like projectiles. So even if you kill the enemy, like, that thing's gonna land there. So movement speed is very important. Unless you, I mean, I think if you one-shot everything on the screen, you probably don't need to move. But downside of the shoot build is you do have to aim. There are some abilities in the game that will, you know, do like a circle around you or auto target enemies. Shoot is not one of those. But the added benefit is good. Okay. Mount up. Who's first? This guy? No? Okay. One boss down. Two bosses down. Very good. Good start. Good start. Well, like, oh, the boss was on my screen for a second. So we could get some armor, sure, why not? I could afford some defense stats. Dang. I feel like shoot used to have a really low probability of coming back up for a choice. The fact that I got all 6 like that fast was nuts. Maybe they fixed that or changed that. Maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. A little bit of both. Could be. And getting that skill that gives me I get a second buff sometimes when I gain my primary buff, and I gain a lot of my primary buff. Okay. Yeah, normally on it used to be for a lot of characters I would do debuff builds, kind of things where you hit thing enough with enough chance to apply like bleed and poison that it'll slowly die from a stacking effect of damage over time. But like, oh, that might be kind of happening with this build. I'm seeing a decent number, like shoot hits a lot of times. Like I think that guy's already poisoned 300 times. But normally things don't die quite that fast. Oh, that's a big alligator. What is this, Florida? Flow ride the goes a little higher. Flow rider. Never mind. Slow rider. What the hell? What kind of conglomeration is that? Multicast or damage modifier? I think we go multicast. I think more arrows is the answer. I am now shooting a hose of arrows. So that's awesome. You know, yeah, if you've ever struggled with killing things, have you tried shooting like too many arrows? Solves more problems than you'd think. Give me some armor power. I don't know if I've gotten hit yet, actually. Yeah, I like, so there's an achievement for doing a level fast, and you have to do that in under 12 minutes. We did it in six and a half minutes. That went pretty well. So that's one run technically, and now we're opting to increase the difficulty and get another loot with the current build. I guess we'll go more panther. Dang, I haven't played this shoot build in a long time. I had no idea it was even better than it used to be. That's crazy. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. This hose just annihilates everything. I love it. In theory, the AoE is not that awesome. It's a pretty thin skill horizontally. But it does pierce for quite a distance. You know, I'm not actually entirely sure what is doing the damage. Given, it's weird, you can see, like, when I start hitting the bosses, it kind of slowly jumps. It goes like, if the boss bar comes up, and it's like, it goes like, it's moving consistently a little bit, like I'm shooting with a bunch of arrows, and then I go like, dunk, dunk, and then it gets like 60%, and then just disappears. So I'm not entirely certain what is happening there, because I should be firing 6 individual versions of the shoot skill that also do pretty much the exact same amount of damage. So I don't really know what's doing all that chunk, but I'm okay with it. Because I would also expect that you would see those jumps in DPS, and there would be, if it was going from 60%, I would think it would jump down to like maybe 30 and then disappear. Like if I was ramping damage, then you would see, I feel like, a little bit more breakpoints than that. But everyone dies from 50% for some reason. It's like I've got a 50% health execute. All right. Oh, he got to like 40. Maybe. But yeah, no, it's interesting. There have been a lot of, you know, Vampire Survivor likes, and I feel like I talk about this a little bit every time I play. But Soulstone Survivors, I think is my favorite because, I've even played a lot here on the channel. But it's the one that's most updated frequently, the most interesting updates, and I think it's got like kind of the best gameplay loop. It's kind of crazy because there's a lot of really good ones, including the original, but this one definitely is the best one that fits me, which is interesting. I don't think I expected that when I picked the game up almost 2 years ago now, apparently. Because I was like, oh, that looks fun. It looks a little different than the other stuff. That could be, you know, something fun to play in the spare time between, you know, other things. But like it's clearly different to me because the amount of playtime and return is significantly different. I do think one of the biggest things is like the breadth of play styles that's available, even if they aren't like what I like to do. The fact that they're an option is nice. Where I'm like, you could try and do this build where you're using literally just your starting skill, and it's really good. Although this build's always been good. But like they added a character who is an engineer and places on turrets. You could do that. There's a necromancer. You can summon skeletons. It is all kind of RNG based, so like you might not be able to force. Like I've had some runs where I tried to do this build with the shoot and then like never got any shoot. It worked this time, but it's not a guarantee. Okay, and we're almost done with this run too. Bum 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 bum. Nice. Wow, we're doing an insane amount of damage. This is a ludicrous amount of damage. Wow. Wow. Okay, well. Round 3. Here we go. Increase the frequency of bleed damage. I guess. I don't know if that'll be important at all. I don't know if people are living long enough to actually bleed. I think I am applying a lot of damage over time. Like I can see a pretty big number on enemies, but like they survive so little time that it can be really hard to see like how much I'm actually getting. But shoot does shoot really fast, so it applies a ton of damage over time. So it's possible that maybe my damage is damage over time based, because they had thousands of every single of the debuffs I'm currently capable of applying. But oh my god. Oh, time to panther up. Yeah, because they also added the thing where, so every character has their own, not only was every character kind of like distinct in what abilities they start with, their weapons and things, so they kind of had like a niche they were supposed to be played in. Kind of like Vampire Survivors, where it's like basically the characters, the only things that are different about, you know, different characters is the, you know, the thing they start with, and they have some stats that are like slightly different. But then one of the things they added in this game is they added a like unique mechanic to every character that just adds another layer of like why you would want to play one. I've played, so this is like I think my most played character here, and I don't particularly love this Panther mode, which is their special mechanic, is that every X amount of time a Panther will spawn on screen, and if you go and spend enough time around the Panther, you can tame it and then ride it around. And it's good, but it's really inconsistent of like when you want to use it, because like normally you'd want to Panther up for bosses so you could kill them faster. But then you also kind of have to follow the Panther around, and so if a boss spawns and you like need/want to Panther, you're gonna be trying to run around through all of the AoEs that are showing up and hoping the Panther runs in a way that you can follow it. And so technically the optimal time to get Panther is right before anyone has spawned that you need to kill, which is like super specific. But it also, you know, it's pretty good, and so if you have time to go and grab the Panther, it's not bad. But I really do. I think, what is this character called? Sentinel, maybe? I don't even remember. The bow character. I'm a fan. It's primarily because of shoot. Shoot is awesome. But yeah, we're gonna, so the Panther's here, and so you follow it around for a bit, and then you get on the Panther, and you go pew! You get nice and fast. God, I have 6 dodge charges. I think, is this another, we just completed another run. Oh my god, this might be my best run ever. This is this is crazy. I think I've looped at least this many times before, like going into like a 4th run, but I think it had taken considerably longer because I just, oh ow, oh okay, I died there, but I have some revive chances. Wow, okay, so those snakes were shooting me from every angle, and that just killed me. That was crazy. I have hardly taken any hits this game so far, and then those guys showed up and just one-shot me. Okay. Noted. Beware the snake ambush. Got it. I hadn't used like the dodge button at all today, but I needed to there. Holy shit. Okay. Also grab some more max health just in case. Dang, that spawn snakes on all sides of you is a pretty brutal spawn. Oh yeah, what are my stats at now? Oh, my critical damage modifier is 1100%, My critical damage chance is 110%, and my damage modifier is 267. I don't think that's everything. I think that's mostly just like the passive stuff, but like, that's pretty good. I think the crit damage at a 1100% is the crazy thing. I'm assuming that's what's doing all the damage. Just the omega crit. Let's hear that the Panther is kind of going in a circle, which is pretty annoying when the boss is like shooting flamethrowers in front of it. I'm like, I would like to get out. At least it's not doing the snake stuff right now. Small victories. Dang, it feels like everything dies in like one volley of shoot, whether that's from debuff complications or just raw damage. Good lord, the bosses last a little bit longer than that. This is some nuts damage. Wow. The shoot build is way better than it used to be, and it used to be crazy good. I do think part of it is I do think I'm multicasting these abilities a lot, which is that when you cast something, there's a chance you cast it more than once. So I think I'm shooting 6 versions of this skill, and I think sometimes, very frequently when I'm shooting one of them, it's shooting multiple versions of itself. So I'm probably shooting like, look how fast those cooldowns are resetting. my arrow hose is incredibly deadly. Oh my lord. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, see there, if I hadn't gotten that panther mount there, it would have pulled me back. Oh, more multicast. It would have pulled me back across that laser to try and stay near it, and that would be no bueno. Oh, that's another. We're doing 3-minute runs. Yeah, I don't think I've made it this far before. But that being said, well, look at those arrows. I haven't made long looping a priority in my playthroughs. I bet there are builds that can do this consistently. I don't really know what the meta is. I don't really watch any content or talk to anyone else who's ever played this game. So I don't know how other people play at all, really. But technically, I don't know if there are many who would even consider this good. I don't know what the community consensus would be. I think this is going awesome. It was that was one of the I played this game pretty like I consistently over time when there's updates and stuff. I probably don't have anywhere near like the top number of hours. There are a lot of people who play games for just a crazy amount of time, but just the one. That's not me. But there was the 1.0 or not 1.0. It was called like a new beginning update that I played last time, and I really liked it. I was like, oh, this is great, and people hated it so much that they reverted the update. And something like that happens, and I'm like, well, I must be consuming this game in a very different manner than the vocal minority, question mark? But like, those people who were complaining must have been people who the developers thought they should listen to. So it's probably people who play a lot of the game or make content or something. But I really don't I didn't really look into what the complaints were. I thought there was like, it's too hard or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because it's possible that maybe there are people that were playing into these numbers of difficulty consistently before or something. And I think maybe they made that harder. Or something. I'm really not sure, but I thought it was interesting that it was like, wait, what? I was like, oh, that's a great update. And people were like, this is the most criminal update in the history of ever. Turn it off. And the developers did. I was like, oh shit. I think they've since redone it. Like, I think they tweaked that update and that is back live again. But it's still crazy that it happened. All right. I am beginning to move faster than is almost visibly watchable without being like, oh. So this is interesting. Firing so many arrows that their blue feathered shafts are permanently on the screen. Basically just firing a laser made of arrows at this point. Look at that, I can spin in a circle and you can see arrows fly in every direction. Arrows fly in every direction. Good lord. Well, we're certainly farming some crystals this run. I don't know if we're getting very much copper. But yeah, no. I shouldn't really need any resources other than like there's like the low tier ones I don't have a ton of, just because like I think that comes from a lot of runs. And I haven't done that many in general, but I've done a lot of successful ones, so I don't really need a lot of boss drops, which is what we're getting the most of here. And I don't need a lot of like the unique things. I need mostly just like the base couple resources from different regions, which is just like play more runs. Because I don't know how many hundreds of we've collected 17 of the red crystals already from just this run. I have at least 100 of a lot of the boss drops, so don't need any of those. Whenever you apply bleed, a portion of the total damage is caused instantly in addition to the normal effect. Ooh. That seems pretty good. Dismemberment. Oh, these guys are kind of living. Look at that. Yo. They survived for a very long time. I mean, not comparatively. Normally this is how long it takes to kill a boss. We finally reached a part where I'm balanced. Oh yeah, I should be also considering that. So the fact that you're able to upgrade the weapons now does seem to be increasing power by quite a bit. Like the fact that I upgraded this bow like 10 times before we even did this run is probably maybe a significant factor of why this is going so well. See there, the panther almost baited me into dying because I'm like, well, I should probably just stay there and mount it. Okay. Money. Although it used to be that the panther tame progress would go down while you were away from it, but it looked like it wasn't doing it. which is really nice. When you apply slow, you may apply disarray. I don't know what disarray is. Disarray increases all damage received by random amount. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. We love more damage. Especially because I'm not really... I don't have any base application of debuffs. Like, none of my skills are applying... None of my skills. None of my skill, because it's all the same skill, applies any debuffs. So getting the ones that, you know, chance to apply stack of debuff when applying debuff is pretty sick. It's pretty much the only way I'm going to get any new debuffs. I do think that has bumped up the damage a lot. Those disarray stacks. In some ways, that's kind of like having the weakness application back on shoot. Damn, we really do be killing stuff pretty quickly here. Boss be gone. What level are we? Are we level 216? What the hell? What? When I started playing today, or when I was thinking about playing this today, I didn't think I would be playing one run the whole time. Look at that. Look at those arrows. Whoa, look at those people. That's a lot of dudes. Oh, we've summoned boss already. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. All right. The bosses are getting pretty tanky. Wait, how many? Is that billions of health? Wait. Hundred thousands, millions. I think that's billions. I think the bosses have billions of health right now. That's pretty crazy. All right. Multicast chance? Just a little bit. I can have a little bit of multicast as a treat. God, when I'm on the Panther, I move so fast. The screen refresh rate for me is like... Oh, bosses again? Whenever apply burn, a portion of the total damage causes instantly. Yeah, more of that. More damage, please. We love more damage because I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough damage. This is a lie. I'm doing plenty of damage. Oh my, these guys are really tanky. Damn. This build is good. This build is good. The Plague Bearer. Goodbye, Alexi. Oh, I almost died. He almost said goodbye to me. Oh, shit. I have one more revive, so that's something at least. Okay. Ooh. Alfred, the fallen king. Objective: survive. Where's my my panther's somewhere in the middle of the screen? Like, I can't really get into the fray here to get the panther. I'm getting it little by little, I think. Where? It's got it somewhere in the mosh pit still. It's increasing the damage of. Oh, it's now it's between, instead of 0.5 and 2.5, it's 1 and 5%. Oh, hell yeah. Sounds great to me. All right. I need to try and be more careful than I have been recently, because apparently I am capable of dying. Oh, there's the panther. Oh my god. Too fast for my FPS. Oh, this is... Look away. This is crazy. It's almost like playing Risk of Rain right now. I've never seen it get like this before. Oh my god, I've got 43 rerolls. This is nuts. How many arrows is this? Billions. The end of game screen is going to be so useless. It's great because it'll tell you the DPS of all your abilities, but since I'm only using one, it'll be like, I'll have those, there will be a couple of the abilities that I use at the beginning of the game, and some of them will have done like 1,000, and then it'll be shoot, and it'll be like 13 trillion. I mean, I don't know if it's more or less than that. I mean, I think that guy, those people have like, what is that, 150 billion health? That's a lot. I'm surprised the game is even running as smoothly as it is right now. Because back in the day, this game got pretty sluggish pretty fast. And I'm definitely beyond that. Although this version here is kind of the answer to some of that. It was like how about we spawn less enemies with more health instead of more enemies with less health. But even now, I think I mean I'm part of the problem here. The amount of stuff I'm shooting. Oh my god. If you tried hard enough, you used to be able to detect a single arrow. Now, no, it's not an option. Uh-oh. I don't know how I'm not dead right now. How are you still alive? I don't know. Are you not dead? I don't remember what the... Same thing, same div, same idea. You get it. Wow, Alexi is tanking it. critical chance. Yeah, because am I at like 200% crit chance? No, just 130. Okay. Ooh. Panther. If I can get on the Panther before the bosses spawn, that'd be nice. Yeah, there we go. Although getting on the Panther does make the game significantly harder to watch and play, but I do think it increases my DPS and my survivability, so I think it's worth it. God, I have no idea what. All of those seem pretty good, but the upgrades are getting kind of drop sort of ocean. I don't know if any of them are having a real impact on my DPS anymore. I kind of need those like unique upgrades that are applying more buffs or debuffs and things, I think is what I should be looking for. And I have 45 rerolls, so I should look for some. Because I think I'm kind of looking for, I need things I don't already have, although I don't know if there are really any left I'm allowed to get. Ooh, apply disarray, you may apply bleed as well. Yes, there we go. Something like that. Where even though I can already apply bleed, the more my debuffs can be like incestuously applying themselves, the better. That's the goal. Damage modifier? Sure, I don't know how much or what part of the formula that's in. That could be doing nothing. It's also entirely possible at this point that the damage of my skills is completely negligible, and that all of my damage is just coming from the debuffs that my skills are applying, because they're applying just thousands upon thousands upon thousands of debuffs per second. Yes, I'm not entirely sure what's dealing the damage. Will I get to see, I don't remember if damage over time show up in the DPS check at the end of game. Hopefully they will. But this difficulty finally is taking a lot longer. These bosses are omega damage. Yeah, because does this guy have 200 billion HP? Good lord. Well, I guess I'll just try and run in a circle until he dies. No matter what, this has been a very successful run. I'm very happy with this. The first run was the run. It's pretty much guaranteed to go downhill from here. So sorry about that. We have peaked. This is it. Oh, okay. There's my last revive. Blast him. More critical damage. That should, what? Oh, we're up to 2000% critical modifier. Oh, and we're dead. That went pretty well. What'd we get? Wait, we only got 1,000 copper? Really? Are we sure about that? What? Huh? What? Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, shoot did 3.8 trillion damage. Retaliatory arrow did 300 million. Spread shot did 400,000. Rain of arrows did 200,000. Shrapnel bomb 200,000. Storm arrows 100,000. But yeah, no, shoot 3.8 trillion. Pretty good. Are these numbers correct? Why did we get so little of the resources I was looking for? We got 50 of those. Yeah, so the one of the biggest issues with this game is, or at least for me in the long run, is I get way too many of the high-end resources and not enough of the low-end resources. And although that used to be less of an issue because there wasn't a use for these high-end stuff, where it was like you get these fancy, like, legendary reagent, where it's like, ooh, you can get these from a boss, and I have 119 of them, and I need 3. But now I need 2,000 copper and I have 1,000. And I did that run looking for copper and I got 1,000. I think maybe for those low resource ones, I'm supposed to do like I'm supposed to just loop instead of going up difficulties, because maybe it's like I'm prioritizing boss drops instead of the base resources, perhaps. Let's see, who's got, that's 2% area modifier, 13, 7. It's a negative. I'm like, I want someone with a big area. I think rat one had area, didn't it? Oh yeah, that's pretty big. Quartz. Okay. All right, Noxious Reaper. Okay, what build is this? Debuff synergetic, increases the chance of being offered synergies applying a positive or negative chain. Sure. Oh, that's also with chaos. That's purity. And this is minions. Let's not do that. Let's do... not purity. Where's the debuff applier? Control cast, no. Ammunition, no. I never remember what anything looks like. Executioner, different type of negative effect. Yeah, that sounds good. Bleed, sure. Oh yeah, here, Misfortune's Embrace. Synergy, yeah, okay. Weapon ability, why not? Reroll, we love that. Materials increase. Okay. Look at that. Oh, because I think I got the Necromancer's skin, right? Yeah, because I got him to max mastery. Oh, I guess that means I probably shouldn't play him. But but whatever. What are we looking for? Quartz? Yeah. Because one of the things that I've always kind of wanted to try is really big area modifiers so that they like hit the entire map when they go off. Because I think there technically is, you know, the potential to one-shot the entire map, you know, with your stuff. I think that is not likely to happen very quickly, but you never know. Oh my god, the game, everything in the game seems so slow now after playing 30 minutes. No, that was like an hour. It was only 30, it was like 30 or 40 minutes of in-game time, but as far as like gameplay time, that was an hour. Probably should have gone for XP there. Because one of the skills I've always wanted to try with huge area is there's something, I think it's called combustion. And it basically just has a circle around you that applies a debuff, and it's pretty bad. It's like not good. But in theory, and it applies a stack of burn every like 0.5 seconds that an enemy is in the zone. And I was like, well, what if you made that zone as big as the entire map? Then maybe it would be good. Probably not, but I still wonder. Let's go with pestilence. Debilitating plague. Oh, look, these bosses are not dead yet. Cringe. Builds low damage. Oh, this time I'm not running with the ability to take skills multiple times, so I can definitely feel Banish Leviathan. I can feel better about oh, now I have to actually look at what I've got. Let's do Chromatic Bolt instead of Ice Vortex. Burn apply slow, sure. Chance of finding body parts, hell yeah. I love finding body parts. Fragility is good, but I don't want to have to aim anything if I don't have to. I do think I have some skills that I am currently aiming, like I think Shadow Orb does. Target direction, yeah. Skill chain. Sure. But kind of one of the good things about area is, like, after last time I spent a lot of time aiming. This time if I could aim not a lot of stuff, that'd be sick. Damage. I'd like some more area modifiers. Oh, you know who is really good at area modifiers? It was the horse guy. The Death Knight dude. Those were some of the biggest area modifiers I think I've ever had. I should have checked that out. Putrid Hounds. You know, maybe I'll go with that. So I do have Putrefy, which explodes poison from my dudes. Necromancer minion builds are pretty darn good. damage, sure. Not getting a lot of area modifier increases, but that's okay. Poison cloud. Oh, weakness. We love negative effect damage, baby. That's what I'm talking about. More body parts. More. Yeah, our damage is already not as good as last time, but to be fair, that's a pretty rough comparison. And you're like, well, you're not as big as The Rock. And it's like, well, duh. You're like, you're not as buff as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, well, I mean, okay. I guess, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Does that comparison have any merit? Maybe not. Like, huh? Bum bum bum. Okay. Ooh. Give me some XP increase, baby. Ow. One of the upsides of minions is that they remove a lot of aggro from you, where like things will just go and hit your minions instead. The downside of that exact upside though is sometimes there'll be attacks that you aren't seeing coming because they're targeting not you. Oh, bleed, poison as well. Let's go. We are getting those synergies. Area of effect, let's go. I think that was just it was the damage modifier of area of effect skills, but anything that is targeting AoE is good in my book for this build. More body parts. Hey, the more, I don't remember what they're called. They're called behemoths? Abomination is what they're called. More abominations, the better. Ooh. It's a little spooky. A little spooky, a little spicy, a little spooky, icy. Spookity oopity. Oopity oopity oopity. Reanimation area modifier. Okay. Yeah, I think in theory that I'll know this build is working when things off are like not on screen and they just start dying. That my boys are just applying enough debuffs that things are just not even living anymore. But yeah, no, this is going significantly slower than last time. That's kind of why I pointed out, in the last run, we were done with the first set, like the first loop in 6.5 minutes. And now we are almost at 6.5 minutes. We're 20 seconds away. And we've done about half. We're about halfway. So we're going like twice as slow. Half speed. But I do think that last run was kind of built different. More doom. Doom on you. Doom on you. The last melon. The boss damage is not that bad. One of the interesting things about minion builds, I know I've talked about on stream before, is that normally cast frequency, like, why not go with cast frequency? It's just better. You know, more things, more good. But if you have too much cast frequency with summons, I think there's the... I don't know if I've ever really witnessed it, but in theory, if all you do is summon them, they never go out and do damage, because there's a cap on how many you have, and if you hit the cap and you summon again, it'll just replace the ones that are already out there. So if you're replacing them faster than they can go out and do damage, then suddenly they become a little useless. So I think in theory, there is a potential like cap on how much cast frequency you want with minion summoning builds or just minion summoning abilities in general. This run is much more chill, I would say. Not a lot happening. Just kind of grinding. Just kind of hanging out. We're just vibing. I'm just being a little necromancer. I'm just reviving little skeleton dudes, you know? That's all there is to it. Damn boy. This is definitely not as good as I was hoping it would be. I think I would maybe need to have a little bit of a better idea of what I was going for here. I think maybe combustion isn't an option to be offered. I think going with some sort of like poison putrefy build would be better than whatever this kind of random shit I'm going for. But I don't really know what I'm looking for here. I also haven't been offered like a crazy amount of area modifier, which was what I was going for. But it's not like I have damage anyway, so I don't know. The area modifier of my abominations is quite large. I don't actually know what that does. I don't remember what abominations do specifically. Oh, so what I was gonna do, I was gonna try looping on level instead of looping up a level. Oh wait, but this sends you to another map. Interesting. Bap, 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 bap. Yeah, I really don't know what the best way to get lots of the low tier resources are. Because I thought the looping one was like I would loop on that map, and that is definitely not the case. Bomb goblin. Do enemies get harder when you do this loop? They must slowly over time. Oh. He's already got 11 million health. It's no billions, but it's not no small. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm really looking for. Something that isn't small? Question mark? Maybe? No small potatoes? No? What? Small beans? I don't know what I'm saying. What am I looking for? Small potatoes? No, is that a phrase? I don't know. I don't know. I think it is. I'd have to fact check that. Well, why not? What else am I doing here? Small potatoes. There's just recipes. If you say that something is small potatoes, you mean that it is unimportant in comparison with something else. Okay, yes, that's real. I'm not crazy. Anyway, back to video games. That's why I was like, it is no small potatoes, because it is important. It is, in fact, not. It's not. Anyway, clearly, I was about to say, clearly I'm not using enough brain power with this gameplay, and then I just dodged forward and got one shot by something. I did just die there. I used a revive, apparently. So, I guess that happened. Ow. What? This one's not going super hot. This one wasn't it, apparently. Can't all be winners. But, I mean, that'd be kind of interesting if they were. They could, all mine could be, maybe. Oh, there's area modifier, let's go. Finally, bigger area. So, it's the second area modifier I've gotten and I'm level 73. I think I'll try the Death Knight next. He's also not... Oh, I died again. Not enough movement speed. I could use the dodge button too. I'm gonna ignore that fact. Uh-oh, that might be it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, only got 400 of that. We were here for quartz in theory though, so we got 9. That's just low. That's just small potatoes. Okay. Oh yeah. The Death Knight. Yeah, 30% area modifier. Oh, because that's just his basic stats, huh? This one is another area modifier. That's multicast. That one has area. Less movement speed. Artifact power coming soon. What? They're adding more stuff? Sheesh. Winter Sorrow. Is this Frostmourne? Winter Sorrow, Frostmourne. Typically increases your damage modifier based on the number of stacks of slow on nearby enemies. Okay, let's... Oh, another 25% area modifier? Hell yeah. Let's do it. And then it's subsequent 5 increase. Oh, need more gold. Okay, what do we got? Oh, no runes for this dude. Is there an area increase? Increases the range of all projectiles. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Area modified by 5%. Oh, but those are targeted at you instead. Cast frequency. 3 seconds to stand still. Any movement will cancel this effect. Well, there's not a lot of or any really area increasing stuff, so I guess we'll go with just kind of on hit damage over time kind of stuff. Might as well. Okay, gold. Where does gold come from? Comes from the Whispering Grove. All right. Oh, right. His buff is like, I collect these souls and then I can like sacrifice them to the altar to summon area modifiers. Hell yeah. Like other riders of death or something, I think is what it was. Whoa, I've got a lot of buffs on me right now. Okay. Ooh, more XP. Contagion. Damage. I mean, I'm already really liking a lot of the skills and passives and stuff I'm getting. Resonant Slam. Slams the ground around you, causing damage. Gain prowess and resilience. Traits brutal. Launches a sharp projectile in the target direction, quickly causing damage every 3.3 seconds. And applying bleed, gain finesse. Whoa. Wait, finesse is multicast chance? Bloody Saw. Sharp blades. For each skill you have a type swing. Modifies a skill without the swing type. Sure. I'm capable of taking multiple of the same skill. So if I find one that I think I really like, I can go for it. Armor shatter. Sounds ground around you, causing damage and applying shattered. Gain prowess. Burst physical. It's not area of effect though. Seismic shock. Slam frontal physical. That could be good. Subdue contagion. I used to, one of the skills that I used to get on the Death Knight a lot that I liked was it would just do like slashes all around you. I think it was called like whirlwind or something. Armor shatter, bloody saw. I mean, maybe I'll go with bloody saw instead of void. War experience. Every time you apply finesse, you have a chance to gain bulwark. Sure, why not? Blade storm. There it is. That's the one I like. It doesn't seem to do very much. Like it doesn't apply anything, but it's big. And that's the name of the game right now. Area. I mean, so far, so good. It does seem to be doing decent damage. Impending dual bleed. We love bleed. Blade storm. That's the one. It doesn't give me any passive buffs like shoot did or does, which is a little rough. Ooh, area modifier. Let's go. Just like as far as builds go, not quite as innately synergistic. Oh, interesting. You can, if you pick up enough of these souls or whatever energy this is, you can go back and you can re-summon the dudes before they even have worn off. So you could have potentially, maybe permanent uptime on the summons. It's kind of cool. Okay, and if I go and if I have like one area full and I go back here, will it resummon the one with the lowest? It does. Okay, sick. So as long as I have one segment full, I can go and I can resummon the lowest time remaining dude. Cool. Or is that time or is that HP? I actually don't know. Either way, it's kind of the same thing. Poisonous blood, bleed. Oh yeah, we love that. It doesn't seem like the damage is incredibly high right now for what I'm doing, but what's new? Bum bum bum. Blizzard. I do have synergy on, right? Oh, it's synergetic, not multiple of the same skill. Dumbass. Oops. Is that what I was going for? I don't remember. I don't think it was. Whoops. I think I meant to take the other one. Awkward. Whoops. That would explain why I only keep getting offered new skills. Then I'll lock it down. Ooh, multicast of blades. Sure. I do like the idea of debilitating plague. Okay. Soul Harvest. Critical chance of your Ebon Knights. Ooh, area modifier of Bladestorm. Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Area modifier. Area modifier. Yes, area modifier. Yes, please. Good thing about Bladestorm is it does always hit minerals if you're nearby. Yeah, maybe I'm not running around the map enough to collect minerals. Maybe I'm just missing it. But yeah, only 200 gold so far. Thermal shock. Go with damage modifier. Ooh, I think it might be HP, because I think I activated the following ghoul dude, and I think he exploded on one of my Ebon Knights, and they just died. Or if it is time, it is also affected by damage taken. That could also be totally legit. Area modifier? Yes, please. That is the name of the game. Key phase, the priestess, prophetess. I can read. Area of effect. Yes, please. Yeah, because some of my area effect, like my Bladestorm is the size of my screen. But that's not nearly map sized, so it's not good enough. Uh-oh. I just spawned an Ebon Knight and then immediately got him killed. Hell yeah. Now that's efficiency, baby. I don't know how much work the Ebon Knights do, but presumably at least a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Doom. Out of the sewers comes doom. That is another small nitpick, is that no matter how much you go for AoE or like pickup radius, like right now I have XP and pickup radius, like the like those little gold things are being picked up from way far away from me because I have, you know, like magnetism. It never affects the class specific pickups. Like I have to walk directly through these little you know, purple flames, and it would be cool if those were also affected by your pickup distance, so I didn't have to walk directly through all these little ones and it would kind of just get slurped up, but I get it. Area modifier, yes please. That's why I'm here. Alright. We'll loop. We shall loop it. Loopy-ta. Loopy call. Whoa, is that the size of the bloody saw? I think it's this orange thing right here. Oh my god. Bloody saw goes crazy. I'd never seen that skill before. I don't know if that's new, but it's sick. Armor power. Sure, why not? Skill chain, yeah. 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 Ooh. That not hit me? If it didn't, we take those. Apply poison damage instantly. Oh yeah. I do be applying a lot of debuffs. Sure. More area on the saws. More. If it's small enough I can see the entire area on my screen, it's not big enough. It needs to be so big it's incomprehensible to me at my locus. I think Bladestorm has gotten big enough that you can just see the edges of Bladestorm on my screen, but like It's still on my screen, so it's not big enough. The blade storm, the bloody saws are getting pretty big. They're almost screen sized. It's pretty good. And yet somehow, giant whirling blade storms the size of my screen. You'd think that sounds pretty dangerous, right? Well, it's not nearly as powerful as, oops, 1,000 arrows a second. Pretty crazy. Well, it's because I hadn't factored in how powerful shooting that many arrows makes you feel. It increases your crit damage because you just are like, whoa, that's a lot of arrows. Death Knight needs more self-confidence to, you know, increase his DPS. Damage increase for 2. Also for 2. Multicast chance? Sure. I do think most of my damage is probably coming from Blade Storm and Bloody Saw, and it's probably mostly damage over time applications at this point. So multicast would be pretty good here because I just need them to hit more times. I think it's kind of the play. There's rumblings. Damage modifier? Yes, please. Summon in the cavalry. Cast frequency? Sure. We love that. We love cast frequency. Area modifier. Let's go. Let's go. Bigger. Bigger. Okay. Bigger is better, as they say. Oh, careful. Don't walk into that. The Death Knight cannot dodge, or he cannot use the evade skill. So if you walk into an AoE, that's gonna go off. The only way to correct it is by walking back out. No quick out of jail free. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna die. Yep. There he goes. So long, brother. I accidentally triggered the spirit of death. My bad. I don't. The Death Knights, or the Ebon Knights, I think as they're called. I don't know. Are they doing much? Well, they're killing some things, or maybe my saws are. Kind of hard to tell. The whirlwind is just barely on the corner of the screen. I almost can't see it at all. It's almost big enough. Bloody saws still on the screen, but they rotate out away from me, so it'll be pretty hard to get rid of them completely. because if I change where I'm standing, then I can see the edges of them. Oh, you know, my damage is suddenly not that bad. Something I've gotten is doing a little bit of damage. I think it might be Bloody Saw. I think Bloody Saw might be going kind of crazy. It's the Bloody Saw! Ugh. Although, yeah, it's not a lot of damage. It's not great. But it's not bad. I probably would have been pretty happy with this if I hadn't played that crazy run at the beginning of today. That was absurd. Oh, I don't think my sentinel tree was max, so I should have gone and checked and see how many like XP trees I unlocked with that run, because it should have been kind of nuts. The Chaos Bringer. I am the Light Bringer. Oh no, reckoning. Light Bringer. Good song. Okay. Whoosh. And these Lords of Chaos are taking quite a ways. By this time on the first run today, I had cleared like 4 or 5 loops, and we're on 2. Just built different. The enemies are always red for some reason now. I think it's because they're bloody from the saw. From the bloody saw. I'm not sure. Whoa! Suddenly that casts a lot of bloody saws. Multi-cast out the yin yang. I think if ending the run early is an option after I finish these lords, I'll choose that. Just so I can check skill trees and stuff, and then talk a little bit about that I won't be streaming for a while. And then end it at around noon, hopefully. I will do posts on YouTube and Twitter, currently known as X, about my vacation trip. Because I doubt I talked about it in a stream yesterday as well as will be today, but I don't think it's the best place to put information. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can just use this portal to exit. Perfect. Oh. Highest progression with current curse intensity. 200%. Oh. Okay. 500 gold, not bad. And 400 copper? Question mark? Maybe? Bladestorm did 4 million. Shadow Grasp. Oh, so Bloody Saw only did 100 million. So Bladestorm was the penultimate. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Glacial Affinity down there with 0 damage. Oh yeah, but so if I go to the skill tree, how many... Sentinel, we got 19 levels. Oh, was that all that's left? Is there even more than 19, or is that the cap? Multicast? Sure. Oh, maybe it wasn't? No, okay, there's more to get. Not that much, though. I think there's what? Is it 2 more levels? Not the 2 more, because everything else is looking pretty maxed. So, almost close to a skin for Sentinel. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Engineer's got 16. And Death Knight has some critical damage modifier, sure, or move speed, why not? Oh, I had skipped all the ones that required purple crystals. There was a time. There was a time. Where I was lacking in some of those resources. No longer. Okay. Nice. Nice. And then, should we do the engineer over here? Wow, the engineer. Or is that what he's called? I don't remember. Machine. Master of Machines. His tree is, far more filled out than I would have expected. I had some pretty good runs on him. That's true. He seems very strong. I also did level up one of his weapons too. Leveling up weapons does seem to be pretty good, which is nice though, because it's another layer of progression that, you know, is meaningful and impactful, which is cool. Yeah, wow, his tree is more kitted out than a lot of people. Like, wait, what level is he? He's already at 155? What? That's insane. He's more than the Death Knight. What? Although I think it gets harder to level up the later you go. Is there, yeah. Favorite characters? 39 matches. Characters. Yeah, where's, matches 13, Barbarian. Where's the Sentinel? Or, Sentinel's up here. 39. Oh, I played 10 with the Engineer. Okay, that would explain it. But I've played 14 with the Death Knight, and he is lower level. Overlord 5. Oh, you can see how far I've made it in loops and how far I've made it in Overlord. Okay. Sentinel made it to Overlord 7. Jeez. Max curse wins. 48. 52, 48, 48. Or is that the number of curse? It's max curse wins. Oh, so it's that I've won 2 times at 48, 1 at 52. I see. It's 52 twice. Won once at, or won 7 times at 36. I see. That's what that means. It's not that many times. It's number of curses, 48. And then the parentheses is the wins is the number. Got it. Okay. Very interesting. Oh. Yeah. So I'd say that's a great game. It's one of my go-tos when I don't know what I want to play and I just want to kind of chillax, play a run or two, get some stuff. Okay. Nice. Oh, stretch so hard I turn inside out. Hell yeah. This will be me wrapping up for today's short Wednesday stream. And I will not be streaming again until at the soonest next Tuesday. I might stream next Tuesday. It might be next Wednesday. It might be a full week until I stream again. I'm going out of town tomorrow and I'll be back on Monday. But I don't know if I'll get right back into it the next day. I might as well, I'll just go up and use this time to devise my statement. I don't think there's anyone here right now, so the statement will definitely probably be the thing that people see. But yeah, let's go create post. Let's go like hello. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing awesome. I am going out of town this extended weekend. No daily streams until next week. I expect I will be streaming again at least by next short Wednesday, but it could be that long. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Boom. Perfect. Copy. Post that. And then I'll go to Twitter. And I'll copy and paste that, except for it's too long. Oh, maybe I'll cut the good afternoon. Hope you're doing awesome. Because on Twitter I don't care as much. Okay. Post. Okay. Awesome. Information posted. Sick. This will be it for me. Oh, perfect timing too. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Whether you're here now or long gone, it means a lot to me. You stop by for any amount of time. This will be it for me on Short Wednesday. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon and a wonderful Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I'll see you soon. Not nearly as soon as normal, but pretty soon in the grand scale. Bye-bye for now.